What's going on, guys? I'm bringing you with me today to show you guys how we brought a magikarp to life. So stick with me and enjoy the ride. Ooh, we made it. We are in here right now in our workshop. Gonna go over a little bit about the magikarp that you see right here. So this magikarp, well, you can see him a little bit, let's get a little close up, carp. Basically, he started off as a block of wood. It was carved out, hand carved, every single detail. It's not like we just took some old Pokemon mold and just, reused it. This is all hand carved, hand done, with our own twists on a realistic version of Magikarp right here. This is how he came out. I think it looks pretty dope. I don't know about you guys. This looks pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and get into the process of how this turned into this. Like I said, it starts off as a block of wood, kind of just like that. We cut it off to about the size that we want it. So it comes out as a square. Nothing more than a square. Literally nothing more. All the detailing goes in afterwards. Once it's cut up, we go ahead and get over to our bandsaw. Let's fire up. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna cut it because it's already done and over with, but we go over to the bandsaw, we kind of give it a rough shape, and after that, we go in with the detailing, with sanding it. It was particularly difficult to get more of a round shape on this one, so my uncle actually came up with the idea of literally sticking this guy on a power drill. So put him on a power drill and then just held the sandpaper around it and shaped it, spun it until it had that round shape. These fins were added on after. They weren't part of it originally. It was just the bulk of the body. The fins were added on after. So what next? We have the basic outline of the shape of the Magikarp, but adding in the detailing, how do we go ahead and do that? Answer, we use a Dremel. A Dremel allows you to drill out tight spaces, add in detailing. So that's what all the little scales were added with. We went back in with the Dremel, added the scale detailing as well as the face detailing on top of that. And of course, all the little details were all done by hand. Like I said, everything was hand done. Even the little attitude look that this Magikarp has was added in later on with clay, as well as the tongue, had to add in the tongue for Magikarp. Now, it's all fine and dandy that we have one master of the Magikarp, but if we want to make multiple, how do we go about doing that? Well, we need some silicone. Behind here, you see all the silicone that we have, this one right over here. Basically, what we do is we make a mold out of this. It was kind of interesting the way we did it on this one as well, because typically the molds that we have are two-sided like this, and you can see, well, I'm not gonna show you the inside of the mold, but they're two-sided like this. You clamp them together, you pour your resin through the hole. Basically, it comes out after that. We wanted to make this a one-piece mold so it would cut down on any sanding that we would have to do after. So we used a red cup. We got a red cup. We suspended the Magikarp within the red cup, just like that. We poured in our silicone mold, and voila. As you can see, it looks like a red cup. And on the inside is where you pour the Magikarp. So let's go ahead and pour one right now. We had to add both A mixture and B mixture of our resin. Next, we're just gonna add a tiny bit of micros. We don't need too much in here because it's just gonna be a statue, a figurine. So now that that's poured up, we can go ahead and demold them actually. Open it up. And then wiggle our Magikarp out. And voila. We have a Magikarp coming out of the mold, just like that. All the excess gets removed later on. It actually kind of just flakes off with some sanding. And on top of that, we have our two other small molds right over here. One's gonna be Magikarp's crown and the other is gonna be his fin. A closer look. There we have his crown. Then we have to sand down and shape. And right here, we can get his tail out of there. And there that is, his tail coming out. Now, once Magikarp is all poured up and ready to go, we gotta go ahead and get him. We gotta sand him down. We gotta add some extra Bondo on top of there to fill in any gaps, any holes that may come in when the resin gets poured. We have to do that on the body, we have to do that on the crown, and we have to do that on his fin. After that, we sand him down one more time, get him nice and prime, ready to go, and then he's ready for primer. After that, he's ready for paint. As you can see right here, these ones all have their Bondo on them. They are ready to get sanded. After they get sanded, they will go head over to paint. Now these two hanging right over here have received their primer. They already have their Bondo. Now they're gonna get ready for their white base, and eventually they're gonna turn into a Magikarp just like him. This was a fun side project that we enjoyed doing, me and my uncle. You can see him back there. And we're looking forward to seeing if you guys enjoy them too. They'll be available on the sites on this coming Sunday, actually, during one of my live streams. Make sure you're there, get details on them. I think they came out pretty damn cool. And when they get painted, they get set off even more. We're gonna have a couple other special colors to add on that Sunday. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I know this was not Pokemon card related, but you know, kind of Pokemon related. So hope you guys enjoyed the process. And until next time, my name is Joey. You can call me Jay. Peace out, guys.